When we put in our septic leach field, a bunch of trees came down. Those trees have been sitting there for, what, 12, 14 weeks maybe even longer. So it's time to cut these things up and start processing them. So instead of just cutting them up and getting them out of the way, burning them or chopping them into firewood, we're gonna actually use the lumber that's already here. Went ahead and bought a sawmill a while back. We set it all up, tested it out, it works great. Now we're gonna take these poplar logs that I'm sitting on and we're gonna process those into dimensional lumber. We're gonna make true 2x6s, 4x6s, 4x4s to make that shed. That's why I haven't started on the shed yet. I know that seems like it's gonna take a long time, but we're doing this whole project for the adventure of it.
Okay, so went to the store, got one of these. That was 200 bucks. Yeah, so I got the Craftsman 20-inch chainsaw, gas powered. I'm tired of charging the battery. Using a battery operated saw to cut trees down is probably not the safest thing. So I'm still trying to fix my dad's saw. This is a 20-inch gas saw. My dad's, I think, is an 18 steel. So I got a cheaper saw. This was like the cheapest saw I could get for the price of 200 bucks. So choke off. One got away from me. That's a big one. So this is mostly poplar. This is a piece of ash. Meg likes it because it's in the shape of a heart. Cute, huh? Anyway, I've been getting to this whole mess that came down with the install of the leach field that's up there. And now you can kind of see the slope. It goes up there. Anyway, we got poplar, some ash, there's some cedar in here. There's, I don't know, a couple other different kinds of trees. But what I've been doing, I've been taking the tractor, or the Judge as we call it, and just driving up here in reverse and grabbing the 10-foot sections of tree that I've been cutting. See, here's a bunch of them right here. I cut this tree apart, and while that's all going on, I'm also cutting firewood, but mainly I'm measuring a little less. It's about 9 feet and some change, 110 inches I've been measuring them, and that fits nicely on the mill, gives me a nice 9-foot board. That's what I'm after here. You know, I should make a comment that some of these logs don't look very big, and you might be asking, is it even worth your time doing that? Yeah, it's worth my time. These are just I don't want to chop them all up and just burn them. That's kind of a waste. Have you been to the store lately? Have you seen the price of lumber? If I could get one 4x6 beam out of these things, I think it's time well spent. So that's kind of my rule. If I could get like a 4x4 or a 4x6 out of a piece, I'm going to keep it for the mill. Otherwise, I'll chop it up into firewood. So, she doesn't feel good. Her shots hurt. Aw. No more rabies though. Yeah, we got our rabies vaccine, right? Aw. Aw, it breaks my heart. They're sore. We fixed Penelope, right? Look what we did. Upgrade, baby. New bolts. And we put, what are these? Lock washers on there. Right, Clara? Mm-hmm. We learned all about that today. Clara is a pro at hardware today. I'm ready, babe. Are you serious? You better stop. Where are you going? Whoa, Clara, stop. Oh, no. Give me a 5. That was awesome, dude.
It's fun.
Yeah, don't... So, wanted to take a quick second. Look at that beast. Look at that thing. That's pretty great. Poplar smells good when you're cutting it. And it's like all green and brown inside and yellow. I think that's yellow poplar. Got some branches here I gotta do something with. All right, so I've had a lot of people ask me about these. These are agriculture tires that Royal King put on this tractor for me. I got the RK24 tractor, and this was one of the new options that were available for this tractor. So they had really, you know, turf tires for like golf course, yard, if you're worried about it ripping up, because that's the thing. This tire will leave those things in soft soil. But if you are on a farm or something like that you don't really care, that's fine. So the side of these say high traction lug, and they are by, it says tighten up here. On the tread itself, it says 9.5-16R-1. Try to get that. There you go. So I'm guessing 9.5 this way. 16 diameter. I don't know what 1 means. Maybe they just needed another number. But they, I tried to get extreme with it here, but it did go over all this stuff here. I just grabbed that really big log from there, and it was able to climb over this tree trunk. You can see my treads there for proof. I was just having fun. But it did climb up all over this stuff and get me, and I just grabbed that slice out of there. I just did it to see if I could, because I could have come around that way. That's pretty dicey, taking the tractor up there because of the slope. You risk a rollover there. And that's not a very good feeling. But anyway, I'm really happy with the tires. This is the only thing. It's just what it leaves behind. So I don't know if that's a 1 or a 3 option, but anyway, if you go on their site, you should be able to see those tires. So those are the dimensions. They're on the front and the back. They're called agriculture tires. And let's see. I don't know if this one has anything on the tread on this tire, but here's what I could do. Got my tape measure. Found a spot to put my tape measure on the tractor. All right, so it said, this one says 16. You look at the wheel, I mean, that says 17.5. Are they going on the inside lip? Probably, right? Inside to inside, I don't know. You tell me. But if I go from outside straight across diameter, it's 17.5 wheel size. I don't know, maybe, don't know, dude, not a mechanic. But if you think about the bead and how it comes into like here, and then you go across, you're at about 16.5, so that's the diameter. Or 16, sorry. 9.5 is definitely the width. So let's go over here. Let's try to give you an idea of what these are. Let's check these treads first. I don't see any writing on these. These are little dinky tires. But I'll tell you what, you put this thing in 4-wheel drive and it goes wherever you want, really. All right, so they're 13 across as the wheel, but if you're looking at the bead, I think we're going 12.5. So if I was shopping for this tire, I'd probably go 12.5 diameter, 6 width. Definitely right on 6. So what did I say, 12.5? Yeah, 12.5. So I would maybe search for something like, where's that one? Okay. I would probably go 6-12 12.5R-1. I don't know. But anyway, they are Titan high traction lug tractor tires. And they're tubeless. I saw those on online because I searched for them. I saw them online on Walmart's website. They had them for like 350 bucks each. So we're making progress here. There was stuff all over here. And I'm getting to these trees. I still got a ways to go, but we're definitely making progress. My supervisor even said so, which is Meg. All right, moving on.
Just found this cool jug in the woods. It says Jersey something. Jersey. S-H-A-R something. S-H-A-R-L-E-I-S something. So cool. I love the things we find on this property. I can't bring it up to show John because it has a tree growing through it. I'm gonna cut it out. I tried pulling on this and it almost broke off. So cool. Ow! Ooh, fricker.
All right, so doing a little something different today. So we got, if you remember, all that gravel, and what I did was from the road all the way here up to the barn roughly, and all the way to about here. That was 16, a little over 16 tons it came out to, 16.02. We did all that. So then I went ahead and dug out, tried to level it. There's a little hump right there, and I dug out enough to do the next section. I was going to order another load, but then I was looking right here and noticed that if I order another load, I want to make the load worth it, is what I'm trying to say, because there's about $100 delivery charge to order gravel. So this is the path that the driveway is going to take out to the house site. What is that? The heck is that? It's really strange. Let's see. All right, so this is the path it's going to take, and as you can tell, well, maybe you can't tell, but it gets narrow. See, I started just playing around with the loader down here, and it's gonna head that way, and then it goes up and around and into the orchard. So this is kind of like a little dicey area. What I really need to do is stay away from this side and cut out on this side. Take that material, push it over, level things out coming down here, but then I have an obstacle of this. And I brought the loader up to it and tried to basically lift up on this rock. And it's probably bigger than it looks. This is definitely something that's in the ground. I mean, it didn't even budge with the loader, but a piece did fall off. And it feels and looks like sandstone. What I'm gonna do now is try to bring the tractor over here and work on this a little bit with the backhoe and see if I can get this rock out, because see, there's an old post right there, old cedar post that I'll take down. That's probably where I got to get to, because I want about a 10-foot wide driveway all the way to the house site. So that rock's going to be in my way. See, once I get past that rock, I can kind of like carve out a little bit, push the material that way, build up that bank a little bit, and we'll be home free. But I gotta play around with that rock and see if it's something that's going to come out of there. So I guess let's get to work. I'll go get the tractor. check this stuff out. That's really cool. So I'm digging, and I hit this stuff that you could basically break apart with your fingers. This is shale. Well, it is sandstone, but it's really flaky, coming apart nice. It's almost like, look at that. It's almost like in layers. This stuff is fantastic material to use as a road base. If I uncovered a bunch of shale here, we'd be able to use it to, you know, lay down some low areas or build up an area or just use it as road base. This is cool. I know, I'm really excited about rocks. But this is sandstone. I mean, if you took a hammer and knocked this thing, it would turn into sand. See the texture on that? It looks like sand. So, very cool. But back here, it changed and just turned into this crumbly mess. Let's keep working. Progress. This is, I mean, there's Meg's coffee mug. Whoops. I gotta pick that up. So, you saw me get this big boulder broken up a little bit. Here's where I'm at. Here's where I'm at. This is just a complete muddy mess. I don't know if I'm doing more harm than good here. This stuff is cool. That was a big rock. Oh man. I don't know what this stuff is turning into either. I can't believe I moved that. That is insane. See what I mean? This stuff just crumbled. Look. Nope, that didn't work. Crumbles. Man. That's gonna look cool. I hope I can like have this in sight when we have the driveway. Just be a cool feature, like all this chiseled rock. But man, look at this stuff. How cool is that? Give me some gold, yo! I don't see any gold.
So what are the pants designed to do?
I think
What did I buy you?
Just rip apart. Catch the chain and stop it and clog it so it doesn't go through your leg. Knees. These muffs pop in and out, so if I want to hear Meg, I can pop them out. If I don't, pop them in. And if she wants to give me a kiss, fine. If not, no kisses. Like, oh, John, I'm so happy. Give me a...
He really can't hear. Why don't you put her down so she can...
Look at her. Hey, honey, look. This is my baby. She can give me kisses. Yes. or yeah. Yes. Yes.